You know, I've been on a rant all morning long about the media's coverage of President Trump. I think it is full of venom, hatred and contempt, and I don't like it. Our next guest is a media mogul, Bob Wright, the former CEO of NBC Universal. Bob?
Well, wait, I have some help. I have an idea for you.
Yes?
To try to reestablish and help the president out. I think we should defer tax cuts. Defer tax cuts and instead institute at least 2 more congressional investigations into Russia.
We practiced. That's good.
And appoint a special prosecutor who will examine in Washington anybody that's met or talked to a Russian in the last 2 years.
This is really classic stuff. That with a beautiful deflection. You knew where it was coming from, so you deflect.
There already are 5. So that would make it 7 plus the special prosecutor. 8.
You've got to answer for the establishment media, which is full of contempt for the President of the United States. And I think that's a disgrace. And your answer is?
It's just unfortunate, but it doesn't seem to be hurting all. He's accomplishing a great deal. I saw Wilbur Ross this morning, this trade agreement with China. That's usually a 4-year discussion to get something like that moving. The things that are happening, you know, hitting that surplus it's billions and billions of dollars. A lot
more
of things
deflection. Come on, come on. Am I right? Am I right
no,
that the establishment media is going after our president in very personal terms, in extreme terms? I don't think that's very healthy. I don't think the media is doing its job.
Well, there's very little you can do about it except ignore it or work through it. I mean, it's his level of accomplishment is what sets him aside right now, and it's very unfortunate. I agree with you, and it's everywhere.
It's not bad, not bad. I'm looking for a mea culpa, and I didn't quite get it, but, you know. I want to talk to you about pancreatic cancer, because I know that that's the cause with which you're now very closely associated with. And I want you to tell us if there is any progress in the fight against pancreatic cancer.
Yes, I think we have made some progress. We have I've had meetings with Congress, senators, congressmen, scientists, people that have been involved in the medical industry for many years. I've had discussions with our newly appointed Secretary of Health and Human Services, Price. I'm scheduled to meet with the Vice President the following week on the 24th to talk about this. We have come up with an idea. It's being supported at the Health and Human Services to create an advanced research projects agency. This is something that exists in the Department of Defense. It's called DARPA. And in the Department of Defense, it's a $3 billion a year. And it's where they take so seriously the development of new technologies. And DARPA actually has, it's where the first weather satellite came out of DARPA. The internet came out of DARPA.
You want to apply their expertise to pancreatic cancer?
It's the concept that it's a standalone, self-sufficient, very well-funded attack on a particular scientific issue. And it's President Bush, the DARPA was created in 1958 for the Department of Defense, and in 2007, President Bush did it for energy. And it operates independently. They have deadlines on things. Things have to get done very fast. You have to get accomplishments. They're contracts. They're not grants. You can be fired or pushed off if you don't make your numbers. This is what we need for...
Well, you suggested this.
The response is positive. About let's see how we put this together. I've got some foundations interested in doing it, and we create it. It's sort of inside the Health and Human Services, but it is autonomous, and it has short terms on it, not 10-year projects. You have to turn this over in a couple of 3 years. You're bringing in the very best. It's large scale. It's $20–30 million operation, and it's quite frankly, I wish that the NCI had been doing that, but they haven't. This is the finest use of money that they could possibly put into pancreatic service. So that's what we're working on now.
Bob Wright, you're a good man. This is a good cause, and we all know it, and I hope you're successful.
Well, thank you.
Thank you very much for being on the show and deflecting my criticism of your former industry.
Did you get to see my PSA?
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
I promise you.
That's unfortunate. That's so true.
Bob Wright, you're all right.
Thank you very much.
We'll see you again soon. Thank you, sir.
I just want to say a thing that I know you talk a lot about health care. Just one thing I wanted to say. We have 291 million Americans that are on single payer right now. You've got 55 million on Medicare, 77 million on Medicaid, and 159 million on employer-based. And those are single-payer because none of those people have the right to change.
There's a difference between single-payer that you're talking about and single-payer as in Britain or Canada, where it's government run.
I'm just saying, though, that we already are in this game up to our neck, and we have 20 million people that are on the exchange. And if Fox stopped offering medical here, then Liz would be on the exchange.
Oh, right.
And
actually,
yeah, very good.
And you and I would not.
You
would be on Medicare.
Yeah, that's very true. You've got an extra 90 seconds.
You could join me for that.
Bob Wright, I'll say it again. You're all right. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.